In this video, I want to explain how having a basic understanding of math and statistics has allowed me to earn free money and stack the odds in my favor. I'm not a gambler, I'm not a sports bettor, I'm a passive, low-cost index fund investor who understands that if you can control your emotions, there are opportunities to put free money in your pocket and beat the house. Over the past 10 months, I've made over $1,800 because of this. Welcome back to AFK Wealth, where we talk personal finance over gameplay. I've been showing a lot of Fortnite gameplay lately. If you have other suggestions for games you want to see me play, please leave a comment. Before we get into the details, none of this is or should be considered financial advice. I just want to build a community of people interested in personal finance who also play video games. I want to start with a quick discussion about the trends lately regarding sports betting, prediction markets, and online casinos. There are a lot of people I know in my real life, especially young guys in their 20s and 30s, who participate. This is scary to me because I know that every single dollar they are betting and likely losing has the potential to turn into anywhere between $34 and $88 at retirement. Knowing this myself, I can't justify participating. I work too hard for my dollars, and I want those dollars to work hard for me. I don't want to lose that control. Now, I can't control how well my investments will perform, but I do know that by putting them to work in low-cost index funds, I have a much better chance of coming out ahead than any other sports bet. According to a survey that I'm going to link in the description, 22% of Americans and 48% of men 18 to 49 years old have accounts with at least one sportsbook. 52% say that they have chased a bet, meaning that they've betted a higher amount to try and earn money back after a loss. That's scary, but I think it is a great example of how your emotions can cloud your judgment, especially when it comes to betting or gambling. According to that same survey, the participants say that placing wagers is fun and exciting, increases their interest in the game, stimulates conversations with people, and obviously they think that they can make money. This kind of hurts me. I mean, is making a sports game more interesting by betting on it really worth potentially sacrificing your future time and flexibility? The marketing that these companies throw out is also gross in my opinion. I remember seeing a commercial for a sports betting app where a car broke down, the people walk inside a nearby bar, there's a game on the TV, and the bar is dark, quiet, and boring. Then, as soon as the people from the broke down vehicle start placing bets on the game, the whole bar lights up, and suddenly everyone is energetic and best friends with each other. I mean, really? So placing a bet on a game in a random bar is going to make these stranded people superstars and friends with everybody in that bar? So the opposite side of that is that if they don't place the bets, they can't make friends at the bar? To me, that's actually disgusting marketing. Gambling can turn into an addiction, and that addiction can ruin your life. I know people in real life who've gotten divorced because someone had a betting problem and they hid it until everything blew up. This video isn't to talk down on anyone who places bets or gambles at all, but I do want to use it as a chance to highlight what I think is an epidemic for young men. Let me know down below, do you gamble, use prediction markets, or sports betting apps? If so, what's your experience been? Are you overall up or down? I'd be interested to hear. With that out of the way, I want to get into the details of how I got that free $1,800. So I live in the United States of America. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And my state has a lottery. Generally speaking, the lottery is kind of a tax on people who think that they have a chance of winning. Once you understand that the chances of winning those large dollar amount prizes is astronomically low, you won't want to participate. Buying a cheeseburger would have a better ROI because at least you have something to eat. The odds are completely stacked against you. So how does this work? Well, let's talk about it. There's specific games that this strategy can work with, and the one I'm going to talk about is called Low High. The basics of this game are that you have a set of numbers, 1 to 21 for me. You have 4 choices on each bet. You can bet that the next number is going to be higher than the current number, lower than the current number, equal to the current number, or you can shuffle, which does not place a bet, but generates a new number. The most important part of that is that I only deposit when I log in and the organization offers me a percentage match on my deposit. If I don't get a match, I don't play. Simple as that. So let's use this example. I log in and I'm offered a 20% match on a $100 deposit. I deposit my $100 and now my account balance is $120. I go to the game and I shuffle the numbers until, and this part is critical, it lands on either a 4 or an 18. Remember, the numbers are 1 through 21. I only bet on 4s or 18. If it lands on a 4, I bet high. If it lands on an 18, I bet low. Those are the only 2 numbers I play. the chances of me winning on those bets is 80%. So if the game shows the number 4 and I place a $1 bet that the next number is going to be higher, if that bet hits, which it will 80% of the time, the game is going to pay me $1.20. The same thing applies for the number 18 when you bet low. So you can adjust the amount you bet, but the more volume of bets you do, the closer you're going to get to the expected value. So that's what we need to talk about next. The expected value for the 4 and 18 is 97%. That means if I put $100 of my own money without a match into this strategy, I could expect to withdraw $97. That's a loss of $3. Not good. The math changes though when you get some house money to play with. Remember, I got a 20% match, so I need to play through $120 before I can withdraw anything. If we take the $120 and multiply that by the 0.97% expected value, we get $116.40. So that means I kept $16.40 of the $20 that the house matched me. Is this something I consider fun now in my life? Yes. Why? Because I just got a 16.4% return on my $100 deposit in a single day. I'll wait for anybody to tell me where they can get a better return on their money in less than an hour. Now, sometimes when I'm impatient and I don't feel like doing $101 bets, I up the bet amount. This is more risky because, as I said earlier, the smaller the bets and the more volume of bets you can do, the closer you're going to get to that true expected value. I've burned myself before when I've upped the bet size, but over time, I know that the math and statistics behind this strategy work. I'm going to show you my actual numbers now. I've done 107 deposits since I've started tracking. I've lost money on 15 of these deposits. I've broke even on 5 of them, and I've profited on 87 of them. This brings my total amount deposited to $13,410 and a total profit of $1,853. A 13.82% return. And remember, I get to withdraw my money once I play through it on the exact same day. Want to know something else that's awesome? I get credit card reward points for these deposits. Now, it's critical to understand your credit cards because some of them will treat these deposits as cash advances, which come with astronomically high interest rates, and you do not want to use that at all. I have a credit card, though, that does not charge me anything for these deposits, so I get free credit card points from doing this as well. I hope you can see that this strategy is based on raw statistics and math. I don't gamble with my money. Thank you so much for watching all of the way through. I'm trying to build a community of people interested in personal finance and video games. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, please leave a comment down below or send an email to the email address that I have listed in the description of this video. Thanks so much, guys, and I hope you have a great day.